Hello everyone, I'm Agilities from the Los Angeles Valiant. I'm here to answer your questions from the Twitch Overwatch League All Access Pass. Alright, Holly OW asks, what are you enjoying the most about living in LA? I really enjoy the weather a lot. Like coming from Canada, it's pretty cold there. So like having the nice weather all year round is like really nice, and I can go outside whenever, even though I don't really go outside. But I mean, it's just like, it's nice being here. Scruff the Master asks, what is your fondest memory of Overwatch within the past 2 years? Probably there's an event in January of last year. It's called the Overwatch NGE Winter Premiere. It was like the first big LAN tournament that I went to, and we ended up winning. We got first place with my old team Immortals, and yeah, it was probably the best moment I've had in Overwatch so far, because it was just like such a happy moment with me and my teammates. Next question is Octorock Hero asks, do you play any arcade modes like Deathmatch or Total Mayhem? What are your favorites? I play a lot of Deathmatch, the 8-player FFA one. I don't really play anything else because I'm mainly using my time for like comp, because that's like the best way to practice. But yeah, other than that, I'm just like warming up in Deathmatch before scrims or before I play comp. Next question, Saifit T asks, do you have any tips to play Pharah well? I find it so hard to land constant damage. The best tip I have for Pharah, or at least what I did when I was learning her, I played 1v1s with my friend Mangachu. He really helped me a lot. We did like 30 minutes of 1v1s a day for like 2 weeks, and then I had a one-trick account where I basically played nothing but Pharah in comp. Even though she's not the best, like you'll probably lose a lot of games. It's like the best way to practice because I mean she's not meta, so it's hard. Next question is Princess Vina asks, who is your favorite housemate of the Valiant and why? I live with Kariv and Grim. Grim's the assistant coach now. He used to be on the team, but now he's not. So my favorite, I like them both. Like I love them so much. Like living with them is really fun. Me and Grim go to the gym a lot together. We get food together a lot, and then Kriv's just fun to have because he's always pulling pranks on us, and it's really funny. He's like trying to scare us during the middle of our streams, and yeah, he's really fun to live with. All right, next question. A blind gentleman asks, what do you look for when you want to use Genji's Reflect aggressively? Mainly when I try to use his Reflect aggressively, I look for like a diva or something. Like if you're shooting your missiles, and it's really easy to get a lot of damage, and then you can dash back, but you have to make sure that you're safe, or else there's no point in playing aggressively with a Deflect, because you have to use that to save yourself pretty much. So like if you're trying to build ult fast, then you go up to them, you reflect, and then you dash out and try and get heals or whatever, and that's like the best. But yeah, mainly you want to look for like a diva or like a soldier or something that will do a lot of damage. Next question, Matt Ross L asks, pancakes or waffles? Probably pancakes. I know a lot of people like waffles, but I grew up with pancakes. My mom used to make them like every weekend, so I have like a fond memory of them, I guess. Yeah, I think they're the better option there. Next question is Figatalux asks, do you prefer playing Pharah Genji? It depends on the situation. Like I like playing Genji when I'm like pretty free and there's like not a monkey on me. But with Pharah, like the past couple of games in Overwatch League, I've been pretty free, so there's not like another Pharah to battle or something that can contest me really. So that's like really fun playing Pharah when you be high in the sky and basically nothing shoots at you. It's easy. Next question, Angel Dark Clyde. Since living in LA, what do you miss most about Canada? Besides my family, the people are really nice there. Even though the weather is cold, it's like kind of like less. The LA air is like pretty toxic. Not like toxic, but it's worse than Canada air. So it's just like nice going outside in Canada, even though it's cold. It just feels better. If that makes sense. Next question. Cine asks, how would you celebrate if Valiant won the stage? We don't really do any crazy things to celebrate. Like mainly we just go out for a dinner or something. The stage is not like the big goal for us, so we wouldn't celebrate too hard. We want to win the whole season, obviously. So after stage, we'd probably just go out for a dinner, and then we'd go back, and just practice more. Next question comes from Sergeant Tartle. Who do you think is the best Genji in the league? I actually don't think the best Genji is in the Overwatch League. I think the best Genji is still Who Are You. He plays on the Philadelphia Contenders team. Yeah, I really don't think, I think there's 4 good Genjis that can test. Sorry, my teammates are outside the door. But yeah, I think there's 4 good Genjis in the top of the Overwatch League, and then the best one is Who Are You outside of it. Next question comes from Solterina. Hello, how do you feel about the LA rivalry? Well, hi. I think in the first stage in preseason, it wasn't really a big competition. They didn't really have Fisher, so it was pretty easy games. But now that they have Fisher, I think it's like a little bit harder and there's more competition. So I think the LA rivalry is a very good thing for the Overwatch League. It's a very good thing for the teams because you always want to have those same city rivalries because it's just good for fans to watch. You know, all the games are played here, so the crowd's like really insane when those games are happening, and it's very fun. Next question, Smart Smalls. What is your favorite Timmy's donut? I like Boston Creams. Boston Creams from anywhere, honestly. Like Timmy's has like really good. I like the ice caps there. But yeah, other than that, Boston Creams. Day Tripper V asks, any tips for the Dragon Blade? Main tip I have for the Dragon Blade is like try and get your team to give you as much resources as you need. So like ask for a damage boost from Mercy, or go for the squishies. Always want to know where your next target is, so you're not just like dashing into nothing and then dying. So yeah, I just try and play the hero a lot. Obviously, that's what helps the most. But you always want to know where your next target is if you're gonna dash. Theodore the Bear asks, Agilities, I think your name is the most interesting name in the Overwatch League. How did you come up with that name? Well, thank you. I don't really have like a really good story for how I came up with the name Agilities. I played a game with my friend and we were trying to come up with cool names. Before, my name was Variation, and then it was Verticals, I think. So I like names like related to kind of movement, and that's why I chose the name Agilities, because I didn't see it in any sports before, and it was a cool original name. So yeah, nothing too crazy. Kaio Kensel asks, how do you describe your life in the Valley campus in a few words? I think it just feels like a regular job. Like, it's really repetitive. I come to the campus at 11, I go home at 8, and it's basically like the same thing every day. We have like all the other teams on Immortals with us at the campus, so it's pretty good. I think it's like nice being separated from the other teams because I mean we could just focus on our own gameplay, focus on our own strats, and just like hang out together instead of hanging out with different teammates. So yeah, I think it's good to be away from everyone else. Next question. Buttered Toast asks, do you have a favorite ice cream flavor? Favorite ice cream flavor is probably cookie dough. I like cookie dough ice cream. I don't really eat it a lot. I have like pretty healthy foods regularly, but if I do have ice cream, I like cookie dough. Next question is Atarius asks, when you first started playing Overwatch, what hero did you play a lot and why? I played Tracer a lot when I first started. I started the game in open beta, and I played a lot of Tracer, and then I realized that I wasn't really good at Tracer, and I wanted a hero with more like something that suited my playstyle more, so I chose Genji. And then I played Genji from the moment the game came out, and then I just grinded him really hard in quick play, and then played him in comp and got really good at him. But yeah, I like Tracer because she just seemed really fun at first, but that didn't really work out too well for me. Domly times 3 asks, what's a weird food combination you enjoy? Example, peanut butter and pickle sandwich. That sounds really weird, but I don't really have a favorite food combination. Like I said, I'm very basic with my food choices, so I don't really try new things too often. I'm not like a picky eater, but yeah, I don't really have the opportunity to try many new things or like weird combinations. But yeah, peanut butter and pickle sandwich sounds pretty gross. I didn't know that was a thing. Right, next question, the last question, what does your Overwatch training consist of? Basically, I have scrims from like 2 to 4, and then I have another scrim block from like 6 to 8. So we only have 4 hours of scrims a day. So mainly I'm just focusing on improving in those 4 hours of scrims, and then after that I go home. I either stream or I just play comp until I go to bed, and I'm pretty much playing Overwatch like every waking moment I have, just to get better, which I didn't really do a lot before, and I kind of regret that. But yeah, that's like my main thing right now. I'm just like playing every moment I can and just grinding new heroes and trying to expand my hero pool and get better at the game. But yeah, that's it. That's all the questions. Thank you guys for providing questions and watching. I really appreciate it. Hope you guys have a good night. That's it. Thank you guys. Bye.